Hello, this is Noel Camilotes for Entertainment Media, and this is ChatterBox.
Hello again, this is Noel Camilotes for Entertainment Media, and I'm here at Anime Magic 5th year anniversary, and I'm here with the band Off-Knowneous. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Good to be here. So let's get started by, if you guys could introduce each one of yourselves and what instruments you guys play.
Sure. Yeah, my name is Max Manzienko. I am playing bass.
Hi, I'm RJ. I play drums.
My name is Ju Young, the vocal and guitars.
Mike, I play guitar.
Okay. Well, I wanted to start off by asking you guys what brought you, each one of you, to music in terms of your love for music.
What a loaded question.
Yeah, whoa, like already on the first try, dog.
Gotta hit hard.
Man.
I mean, Mike, Jude, you guys want to take the lead, maybe?
Radio Disney.
Are you serious?
Oh, wait, two things. Radio Disney and then Sonic the Hedgehog games.
Oh,
Wait, are you
okay.
serious?
Wait.
You go.
That's an answer I didn't expect.
That literally those two things, and that's pretty much it.
In Sonic
I
soundtrack.
can definitively say Sonic games and Radio Disney.
Okay.
I gotta say Asian Kung Fu Generation. The
Okay.
band. Yeah, they brought me into music. I first hated music growing up,
Whoa.
but they actually got me back into music and wanted me make me start it.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's awesome.
I think for me, it was like a lot of Filipino music videos growing up, video games, wrestling, and a good outlet to let out my anger.
Okay. Filipino music video. I mean, I have to look up some Filipino music videos.
Yeah, no, I'm just
I
like,
just listen to the music. I don't see
dude,
music
well,
videos.
like for me, I remember like distinctly like getting a kid's drum set at the local Toys R Us in my town, or like a town over, and like we set it up, and like interstitially there'd be a music video for this song called Mr. Suave, which is like it's based off a movie of the same like name, in which this guy literally just tries to get a girl by dancing. And it would just interstitially be on, and I'd be like, I just wanted to like play drums to it.
That's awesome. Yeah. And then I just, my brother used to like blast music when he was showering in the mornings, and I remember like hearing two bands in particular, Circle Takes the Square and Australia Manifesto. And I remember hearing those two bands and being like, I want to do that. Like, that's really like crazy, and it felt like new and different, so.
Okay. Well, to flash forward a little bit, so now we know a little bit about each one of your music backgrounds, what drew you to music. How did you guys get together as a band, and what was your guys' goal in terms of the music you guys wanted to make?
I should not be sitting. I thought this is like I'm only substituting.
That's
right, but
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can tell you how it started. During COVID, I got asked to play a gig. I didn't have a band at the time, and then I remembered I played with Mike a while back, so I asked him to play, and then we played a gig like a few times. After that, we wanted to take things seriously, so we actually started writing music and then recording and everything we're playing. So, and then a couple like our members kind of had to leave because they were too busy, and then we had to take over with other members like RJ and then Max. Also Jason, who also isn't here today since he has an injured pinky. So that's why Max is filling
yeah,
in
that's
for
the
us,
whole reason
but
I'm here. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's an amazing musician.
No, thank you very much.
I mean, it's good to be able to pull up, especially, have finding talent to be able to fill in. Late this past year, I've seen a lot of like performances of bands where all of a sudden we have somebody filling in because of something. I go, I wouldn't have known. I
Yeah.
definitely wouldn't have known. I would have thought. It's
musicians
like,
out there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Luckily, I studied music professionally for a while, and this music is really fun to play, and I really enjoy playing with these guys. So it was like a glove kind of deal.
Gotcha. So how did you guys then, especially since you guys were, how did you guys come up with like the sound, or what kind of sound you wanted for the music that you guys wanted to do?
He's actually a producing genius here. I just write the melodies and lyrics.
Oh, you mean like the composition of it?
Yeah, like
So I mean, we started by mostly playing covers.
mhm.
Of
A lot
like
of people.
popular J-rock bands like Asian Kung Fu Generation, Bumper Chicken. And then after that first year where we started leaning into our own sound a little bit more, I think learning those songs kind of had us, like, gave us more of an understanding of how, like, Japanese rock bands will write music as opposed to, like, you know, like Green Day or, like, the bands that are big in the United States. Because it is very different.
Yes.
And I think that's the reason we're all kind of attracted to it. It seems more foreign instrumentally and the composition of the songs themselves.
Okay.
Even using the same instruments, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I remember when I was looking you guys up because it's like, okay, I got to listen to some of your music. The two songs that stood out, Love Syndrome and Rashinban.
It's funny you mentioned those two because they're the only two songs you can listen to. So it's good that they stood out for you.
Well, it was just because there would be videos of like play sets because you'd have all this stuff, but it's
Right.
like, I'm like, these are the songs. It's like, okay, this is got to be theirs kind of thing. But,
Yeah.
well, could you tell us a little bit more in terms of like the meaning of the songs and how you came up with how it's supposed to be how you wanted to come up with the music for it?
Oh, like the sonic sound of it,
Yeah.
or the lyrics meaning?
Probably
Both.
Just
Both of
Yeah,
them, yeah.
songwriting.
Well, Love Syndrome I made for a friend at the time. That friend is also like a musical genius, I found. She plays piano, she like writes music, she sings really well, but she doesn't want to pursue in music because she's scared.
Oh.
So I told her like, no, just give it a try. You gotta like do it. This is something that you love. Like she's like calling it a syndrome basically. So that's how I thought of like Love Syndrome. I wanted to make that song for her to like pursue music, but not just for her, just for any general audience. If like something that they love that they want to do, just like pursue it. Like it doesn't matter, just try it out at least.
Okay.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Rashinban
That's
is
very
more
sweet.
of like a personal for me.
Wow.
It was like during a time where I was very lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know if I wanted to do music or like continue doing like architecture or like thinking of something else. So I was like very lost. I didn't know what to do. So that's like from the inner like scaredness of me. That's what came out.
Okay. How about for the sound then? With so the lyrics, there's that meaning, but then how did the music itself come about in terms of how it matched to the lyrics too? Because there's a specific, when I listen to it, I can tell it's like the music was written for those lyrics kind of thing.
Yeah. So Love Syndrome was like a very flowy, melodic kind of thing. I wanted it to be very easy to listen to. It's like catchy kind of melody, and while Rashinban is like more like a, not really screaming, but I kind of want to just like shout like loudly to that one.
Okay.
So, like,
It's heavier.
That's like
Scream to
it's
the
like very
stars.
heavier.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to
Like
do.
right from the opening, it's like
Mhm.
very heavy.
Yeah.
Very energetic, yeah. Well, I mean, as a musician myself, just to let your friend know to because you said she's scared, kind of thing. My advice too is like not to be scared because writing music, it's not, it's something that I do on the side and it's a fun thing. It's just one of those. I usually let my emotions just.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
that's what it's all
similar to
about.
what you
Being
guys
honest.
did.
That's
Yeah,
what
what
it's
you
all
did
about.
with it.
Yeah,
So.
dude.
She was like really scared. She didn't want to like show her face to anything. She just
I mean,
wants to
they
just
can be
play for
scary.
herself.
It's
It's-
a very personal
but, like,
thing.
It's vulnerable, man.
Yeah.
Where, in terms of your performances, where can people find, in terms of your information, be able to, I already kind of mentioned already YouTube and everything, but where can they find, be able to listen to your music and then follow you guys on social media?
Yeah, we're pretty active on Instagram. What is our Instagram hash?
Is it just?
I don't
It's
know.
just
I think
off,
it's just
and then it's like
underscore.
the underscore no use.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Off on Instagram. Yeah, maybe a website in the future. Right now, we're gonna grow one platform at a time.
Bandcamp?
And well,
Dude, yeah, we should have a
maybe.
band camp
Wait,
actually.
we do, don't we? That's where we sell. That's where I
I don't-
uploaded the first two songs.
That's what I
think.
thought.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I think so, but we didn't like promote that heavily.
Wow, I didn't even know
You
it.
guys
See,
get
it's very
Spotify.
Yeah, Spotify's
Yeah,
probably-
we-
Yeah,
even-
Spotify and YouTube is like probably the main thing. That we
Yeah.
do.
I didn't even know we had a band
And then
camp.
Instagram.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a learning experience for us.
Yeah, hey, learning about everything. So, do you guys have any new songs in the works at all?
Oh, yeah.
Or-
Yes, we
The
have two
full
new
album, man.
songs.
It's a full album.
We have two new songs that's about to come out, but we're just waiting for the artwork. That's all to be finalized.
Okay.
And we've been playing these songs out for almost a year now. they're the two. So the first two songs, Rashinban and No Syndrome, are mostly the work of Ju Young.
Mm-hmm.
He's the primary songwriter. The next two songs that are coming out was wrote more as a band. So I think it's going to reflect everyone's kind of individual sound, what we sound like together a little bit more. And they're completely done. We're just waiting for artwork. As soon as we get it, it will be like 1 month and it's out.
Okay.
So we're really excited to put these out because we think they sound really awesome.
Any time frame and when that those songs gonna be?
Probably
3 months? I would say 3 months.
What?
We're hoping for 3 months.
We're hoping for 3 months.
It's always-
It depends on the speed of our artists
It's
who we
not-
don't want to rush.
It's
And,
the trickiest.
and then from the moment,
Yeah.
it's like from the moment you get it, you got to plan at least like a month ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
So
You gotta
Gotta
get that
release it
algorithm.
properly.
Yeah.
You gotta get that algorithm.
how about by Christmas? Let's say that.
Christmas
It'll be a
album?
Christmas miracle if it comes out.
Yo!
So we're gonna have a Christmas cover on there now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, they did it in Pitch Perfect. So.
Right.
Does Japan love Christmas?
Yeah, they love
Yeah,
KFC
they-
during Christmas.
They love KFC
Yeah.
during Christmas?
They like
Oh,
order
God.
pre-order KFC like months before Christmas. And
Oh, it's a whole thing. Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
we gotta make that a song, bro.
a KFC song.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget the Philippines started celebrating Christmas already. It goes
Dude,
from September,
yes!
September through April.
Dude,
right.
dude, yeah, we know, man.
Yeah.
We know.
My
Yeah.
relatives in the Philippines are already putting up Christmas trees, and I'm like, oh gosh, here we
Yeah,
go.
that's amazing.
It's a big thing over there because it's like, primarily Catholic.
Our main bass player is not here. He's Filipino, and I remember the first time I went over his house, like at the beginning of school year. I saw the Christmas tree in his house. And I'm like, really, dude?
Yeah.
September? We just started the school year, man.
No, man. People be like hyped for Halloween, but like Filipinos are just like, no, Christmas. Maligayang Pasko. Like, and all that.
Celebration. Okay. One last thing I wanted to ask you guys too. I ask all my guests, but again, it's different for each guest that I ask. What advice, especially because of how you guys got together, and I know you guys also are helping out too. It's like, what advice do you have for anyone who wants to be able to get together, play music, and like, create a band? Because, I mean, there's a lot of different stories on how artists have come together, but it's like really there's more to it. It's just more of the collaboration, how to get the sound together that you guys all like and everything like that. So what advice do you guys have for
Commit.
this?
When you start it up, just commit to it. It's that's my best advice. It's you can't just expect you're gonna get together one time and then like, oh, that was great. You have to like plan in advance, get practices going regularly. That's how you start an actual band, rather than just like jamming with your friends.
My cynical advice on this is my realistic and cynical advice on this is your first band that's going to be with all your friends, you guys are going to break up. Like more than half of you are going to completely lose interest and you're going to break up. So don't even worry about that first one, but do it just for fun.
I
And then-
thought about that.
Yeah. Once you find the people who are really into it, maybe you guys don't know each other too well yet, but you know you like the way each other play, and I feel like that's the main thing. You gotta like the way the people in your band play, because that's what
Yes.
leads you to like click, and write music together. Like maybe they got something you don't, but you also have something like they want to hear. So yeah, just find the right people, and then you'll become friends by being in the band. Don't worry about that part. Like,
Absolutely.
You're gonna be friends.
Mhm.
There just has to be a good dynamic.
Yeah, don't.
And you have to care about the music.
Yeah, don't be
But-
too shy. Don't.
I gotta say, don't be afraid of confrontation.
Yeah.
You must, like, whatever you think and you feel, you should express that. If you keep that hidden, it's just gonna like build up and build
Yeah.
up.
Well, be
Eventually,
honest,
like,
be honest with
yeah,
your band.
Other
Yeah.
people might feel the same way, so
Yeah.
like, it's good to bring it up. So.
Plus, getting all the different ideas too, because maybe
Yeah.
it's like I'm really not feeling this, and be able to discuss it. So
Yeah.
that is actually these are some good advice that I never really thought about. I mean, especially the starting off. It's like, well, if you want to start off with your friends, get some experience, but
So
Don't-
this is his first band. The three of us have been in like 10 bands each.
Yeah.
Like
And Jason too.
yeah, like we've been through it so many times now that
Yeah.
like,
Playing
I feel like I
16
actually
years.
can give the advice now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that is sincere advice.
Wait, so
Okay.
we're breaking up.
No. God, I wouldn't want that. I work at a music school, so just like this is something I actually like tell my students like often, and like one thing I told them as just like a whole like, hey, like because like most of them are actually going to be like what he said, like their first band, like because like they're all meeting like at the place, and it's just like, oh, we like each other, we like Genshin, we like Fortnite, let's all like do some stuff. We played Seven Nation Army like 5 times, let's do it. But like one thing I tell my students, if I was to go back and if somebody would like, you know, give me advice on how to be in a band besides the musical aspect of it, and besides like anything else outside of the music aspect of it, is just to weave with interpersonal relationships. Like, and like I know for myself, what I notice is that there's a lot of vulnerability and like navigating, not really code switching, but just like learning each other's languages, like musically, interpersonally, and emotionally. So just like you have to be fluent, at least in a way that you understand yourself, so that way you can understand other people, and like fluent in the way of just like, how does this person communicate what they want to say, and like, you don't want to step on each other's toes, but just like how do you learn each other?
Communication, right? But also don't overthink it.
Yes.
let's say that right now.
Yeah, you have
just
to
go for it.
Finding that balance
Have
between
fun.
like being serious and also being silly, because like this is a social like music is a social thing, and it is also a craft, like artistically, and I feel like the craft of this is just an expression of like, or like how do I say it? A discovery of just like finding yourself, right? And is that
It's almost like bringing out an inner monologue
Mhm.
to people that don't normally get to experience it.
Okay.
That's true.
I feel like the deeper you find yourself, like the deeper you know other people. So it's like if you can at least like dig a little bit more, like each time, then you can understand other people, and like that makes your outside of just playing your songs, that makes your relationship so much better.
Sounds like good life advice at this point.
Yeah. It's my psych degree.
We're
Oh.
old men in here.
So one last thing I wanted to ask you is, where can we see you guys next after Anime Magic?
That's a great question. So
I don't know why
we're
I
from New
laughed.
Jersey.
Yep.
Yes.
I've already established that, right? So we're gonna be playing at places in New Jersey for a
New
bit.
Jersey.
No other conventions on the calendar right now.
We're happy that you guys were able to come over here. This is
Oh yeah.
We're
Oh, yeah.
super
We're happy,
excited.
so
Oh,
happy
yeah,
to be
we
here.
were-
This is
Yeah.
our first time in Chicago. and, like,
Yeah. Oh,
this is so
we love
fun.
it.
Our last like out of state con was Anime Boston. That was crazy. I didn't expect how big that was gonna be, and they had some huge artists on it.
But yes, in New Jersey, I think we're playing Cranford.
Yeah.
Cranford Porch Fest.
And then also maybe anyway.
Yeah.
In
Follow
December,
us on
so last
Instagram.
December, we booked a show ourselves at like a big like performing arts center near us called the Williams Center, and we invited other like J-rock artists in the area. A big one is Ichiraku. They play a lot of conventions too. They're named after the ramen shop in Naruto. And yeah, we put a show together with them, and it turned out really cool. Just to have all like J-rock and like anti-song bands playing together, because you don't really get to see that a lot in the New York City area.
So yeah, we're trying to put that together.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do another one this year, so maybe look out for that. If I don't know if anyone would come out to New Jersey for a big anime rock concert, but that's
Why
what
not?
we're gonna do.
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, if they want to go like go see New York afterwards, like, you know.
Yeah.
Or scenic New Jersey.
That's true. Yeah, the Garden State.
It will be in New Jersey, not in New York City. There is a strong preference towards New Jersey.
Gotcha.
At least for the parking.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again, guys, for
Yeah.
taking the time to speak with me.
Thanks for having us, man. Yeah.
You know, looking forward to seeing what else is new. Maybe early Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas in September, so to speak.
Santa came early.
Yeah. Well, this is Ian Camilotes for Entertainment Media, and thank you for listening.